It is an honor to have the co-founder and president of the National Great Blacks in Wax Museum, Dr. Joanne Martin, among us tonight as our 2022 Star Awards recipient. Dr. Joanne Martin is one of two children born to Mr. and Mrs. Jerry Mitchell. She grew up in Florida, where she completed high school and then graduated from Florida A&M University with a Bachelor of Arts in French, followed by a Master of Arts in Reading Education from Case Western Reserve University and a Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Psychology from Howard University. Dr. Martin and her late husband, Dr. Elmer Martin, established the National Great Blacks in Wax Museum in 1983. For the first time in the United States, more than 150 life-size and lifelike black wax figures were assembled together in a permanent museum collection spanning more than 5,000 years of African and African American history. Each wax figure, clad in its appropriate historical attire, is part of a scenic display depicting the struggles, achievements, and contributions of African peoples worldwide. Among the scenes are ancient Africa, the Middle Passage, slavery, the Civil War, Reconstruction, the Harlem Renaissance, the Civil Rights Movement, and present day. Prior to establishing the museum, Dr. Martin and her husband took the wax figures to churches, schools, and malls to see if enough interest was expressed for them to think seriously of building a museum. From the response that they received, their vision was affirmed and they made their dream a reality. Today, more than 200,000 visitors visit the museum annually. It was after the sudden death of her husband, Dr. Elmer Martin, who passed away while on a mission in Egypt in 2001, that Dr. Joanne Martin began to manage this institution on her own. The Evening of Cultures is proud to recognize Dr. Joanne Martin for her vision to educating the community and to stimulate an interest in African and African American history, to use great leaders as role models to motivate the youth, dispel myths of racial inferiority, and improve the social and economic status of African Americans.